Good morning, my friends. This is Christy Shell with Zeal Coaching, and you're watching Coffee with Christy. I wanted to tell you, this morning we're talking about prioritizing joy. Now, of course, it is the holiday season, and we are just 1 week away from Christmas. And I kind of wanted to admit, things have been a little rough. I've been a little tense and worried about work and worried about that big project that I'm working on. And also, trying to get ready for Christmas. And like everyone, the pandemic and the election and all these things are really piling on us. And I just wanted to invite you, to challenge you, to take a moment and breathe and relax and to prioritize joy for your holiday. I think that for some people, it's so easy to slip back in that. They have magical things planned. They have people all around them. But for most of us, I think it's been a challenging year. And you may be having trouble getting into that Christmas feeling or that whatever. And I just wanted to give you a few steps or thoughts to help you prioritize joy. For this week, this year, for your life, or whatever. I have a lot of friends saying, I'm having trouble connecting to that kind of inner sweet part of my life. And I think one of the things there's a couple of ideas. One thing we go into this kind of cynical mode because we're tired and we're going into protection mode. So we kind of bring on cynical as a way to kind of cushion or to hold things back so that you don't have to feel the good or the bad or the pleasure or the pain, okay? And so we kind of go to this insulation, and it can look like cynical, it can feel very shut down, it can, kind of feel numb. And that is completely normal for all that we're going through. But to kind of start to crack that part of yourself open and start to kind of prioritize joy this season is kind of a really nice exercise. Two things. In order to prioritize joy, we have to slow down, we have to breathe, we have to get somewhat relaxed and more kind of in our heart and our soul and our body. And when we do that, we can start to really breathe and calm and notice what is beautiful around us. Notice what is sweet. Notice what is cherishable. Notice what really, lights us up. And when we slow down, we start to notice these things, and we start to reopen from that numbness to start to kind of let those feelings or whatever come in. But the first thing is we have to breathe. The next thing we have to notice maybe what's around us, where we can get a sense of, we talked about tenderness last week, but where we can get this little bit of joy. And so the big question to ask yourself here is, what is sweet, what is perfect, what is good in this moment, in this time, in this celebration, or the way you're going to celebrate. And just to kind of really absorb that and let that in. The next thing to really think about is that you can feel joy by bringing up memories. So when we focus on and we think about negative things, we feel negative. When we focus on and look or feel either past or present beautiful things and lovely things and, things that bring us joy, we will start to feel that in our body, okay? And so bringing back memories of tender things that happened this year, or the time that you were the most happy in several years, or a time with family or friends, even when you were a child, about holidays or something like that. And that kind of brings that all back in. And we love to do this also through traditions, and sometimes traditions are going to shift this year, and so that is actually kind of bringing us down. But bringing that love and that tenderness and that joy from those past experiences into your new experiences. And all you have to do is remember and visualize them and let that feeling fill your body. Of course, the snow helps. Of course, beautiful Christmas lights help. Of course, all of those things that are physical and visual reminders help us. But only you can bring that joy back into you. So really to prioritize it. Prioritizing having some fun. Prioritizing, having, playing a game with your family, or prioritize, making cookies together. All of those things that bring that joy back to you. But please remember to kind of bring peace and consciously decide that that joy is with you. We all have this in us, but we often will create this kind of barrier or insulation, like I was talking about, in order to protect ourselves and kind of get through some hard times. But I'm going to really challenge you to think about, how can you look for joy? How can you bring joy? How can you be joy? How can you just be more playful? How can you just be more loving? And you be the light of that needs to come into your holiday season. So this is your friend, Christy Shell. I'm so happy to see you. I will probably do an early Coffee with Christy next week, so please look for that. But I am so excited for the holiday season, and I wish your family so much joy and blessings as we travel into the new year. We are doing a free Envision Your Life Dream Board workshop on January 2nd from 10 to noon. From 10 to noon, we're going to do a live. Now, those signups will come out on Monday, and I'll be promoting that. But you can sign up and you can get the link, and we're just going to do a big Zoom vision board party. And I hope that you will join us, join me, and we'll have a fabulous time. Please enjoy the next 2 weeks of our break and our holiday season together. And please bring joy back into your day and your holiday season. See you next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.